Well, welcome back to this last segment of An Introduction to Generation Self-Employed. In this last segment, we'd like to tackle that third of the three learning objectives, which simply is that self-employment is not for the faint of heart. You know, if you want to succeed, you need two things. First, the willingness to work hard, and second, a clear idea of how to work smart. Now, in this session, Why Have a Business? We've examined three reasons to have a business. Additionally, we've also considered what determines the success or failure of a business, and that frankly boils down to your own mindset and your passion and your desire. On the other hand, we don't want to paint too rosy a scenario about having a business. After all, being self-employed is not for the faint of heart. This illustration, the process of transition, is provided by John Fisher. You can find this and other materials that he's provided at www.businessballs.com. You know, one of the things that this illustration portrays is a process that most all of us go through. At first, we ask ourselves, can I cope? And we have anxiety. And then when we get started, perhaps we have that rush of adrenaline and we feel like things are going well and we can do this. But then perhaps reality sets in and we ask ourselves, is this bigger than I thought? Can I handle it? And perhaps we begin to hit bottom and face disillusionment and say we quit. But for those of us who persevere through our crisis of commitment, we can see the future and see ourselves doing this until we move on and say to ourselves, this can work and I can really be good at it as we continue to move forward. This perhaps is going to be the transition process that you yourself, as well as virtually anybody else that starts out a small business, will go through. You see, self-employment is not for the faint of heart. Like you, Generation Self-Employed has had to look at starting a business and making it go. We're not alone, and neither are you. Here are some people who are walking this process of transition just like you and me. So, for example, Brittany Randolph owns Crawford Studio Photography. Additionally, Tracy Winters owns Winters Publishing. Maxine Bryant owns Bryant Educational Seminars and Training. Jennifer Link owns The Crafty Link. Arnie Goldberg owns Marketing USA, LLC. All of us together, including you, are Generation Self-Employed. Throughout our materials, we'll give you assignments to do. No one will grade you. It's up to you to do them, or not. But remember, however, the proverb we quoted at the beginning of this lesson. A wise man will hear and increase in learning, and a man of understanding will acquire wise counsel. But a fool despises wisdom and instruction. We know that if you apply yourself to doing the assignments we give you, your likelihood of success will increase tremendously. In our next lesson, we'll talk about creating a mastermind group to help keep you focused on your road to success. And so, here is your assignment for the next session. Watch the introductory video that tells you how to navigate the site and what you can expect to find in the way of resources. Write a 1 to 3 page memo to yourself about your goals, your expectations, and personal commitment to achieve your goals. In the process of writing this Getting Organized memo, create a list of action items that you feel you should undertake. Assign yourself due dates for when you will complete them and cross them off your list. Remember what Plato said, "The beginning is the most important part of the work."